humidity down a little bit. Is it down enough to drop that into the low range? Low, moderate, high? No, Angie, still a couple of skaters out there.
I don't even know what to say about that.
Not happy about that. We're not
I know,
happy.
it's just 2 skaters, though. It's not, you know.
It's just a,
Oh,
he
just
said
two?
a couple. He said a
He just
couple.
said a couple.
Of
We'll
Well,
see.
I'm type O blood, so they'll find me.
They like you,
They
don't
like
they?
me.
Among
Yes,
other
they like
things,
you.
the mother.
Yes,
They
among
find
other
Kevin,
things.
yes.
What are y'all up to?
Whole lot of work.
I know you're so busy all the time.
Yeah,
All
that's
the
good though.
time.
It's a great thing.
It's a good thing.
It
Now,
is.
we talked about, and we have seen many times on the show before and afters, and how
Yeah.
powerful they are. But the pictures that you're going to show us today really do. They're worth 1,000 words, as they say. So what are we looking at today?
I don't know.
Okay, well,
I
let's
don't know.
see. Let's pop that
Let's
up.
look.
That clearly is a shower.
Okay. Yes. So that was a fiberglass unit. It
Was a
probably
fiberglass.
Was, and then it looks like we've probably replaced it with the acrylic. The difference that you saw before the first one and the second one is we can take these panels all the way to the ceiling. So your shower arm, where it comes out of the wall, is actually concealed. So that whole area is waterproof. And then we don't have to worry about the drywall on top of that
Oh,
unit.
that's right. Because so many shower units, you
Yeah.
have this much space
Yes.
between the top of that
Yeah.
and the.
Yes, and if you have a humidity problem,
Yeah.
especially in
You
a
have
situation like that, is that typically you'll have mold and mildew.
Got to paint and paper it all the time, and
Yeah, not fun.
boo.
Something else with that one is it stands off the wall where ours are flat. So those fiberglass units, when those are molded, they are off your
Look at that
studs by
handrail.
inches. That actually makes me nervous.
Details
So,
at 11 right there. That's what we call that.
those
A recipe
grab
for disaster is
bars-
what you're
those
saying.
grab bars are, I mean, they benefit individuals when there's not another option, but we have other options. So this is what we put in that space. We put it in a walk-in tub with the door to keep that individual safe during their bathing experience.
And now that was just in a regular. Was there a bathtub there?
Yeah, that first one that
so
had
that
that
just
handle,
slipped on in
that's
there.
that room.
Okay.
So if you look to the right of that, and I'm assuming that's the same way the viewers are seeing it, this unit doesn't go wall to wall. So we fabricate what they call, we call a filler piece that's in the back.
right there in the back,
So
a little
it
bump out, if
actually
you will.
bumped that door out further from the toilet so they can get in and out of that
That would be
tub.
helpful.
Yes.
And that space that you've added would be great for shampoo. And
Candles,
Yes.
candles, towels,
Candles, wine
relaxing.
glass, yes.
Yeah.
Whatever else. Yes, I know.
Pampering.
He's so dreamy. I'm so lucky.
I know you are. He is so dreamy here, honey. I put the candles by your tub. Now, are people really liking this walk-in tub?
They are, but unfortunately not every application is made for that. So sometimes we go into individuals' homes and that's what they want. They want that because they feel like they need that security in sitting, during their bathing experience. So if that doesn't work for you, we do have other options. We can come into your home and we can put in a walk-in shower that maybe has like a 2.5-inch threshold with a bench seat in the back. Looks like we've got more pictures. That's another fiberglass unit. As I mentioned before, that one doesn't go to the ceiling. The shower arm's coming out of the wall, out of just the raw drywall.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so now this
It's
goes
not
to the
something
ceiling.
you think about until you see these pictures and go, yeah, that really is not good.
It's also a dirt collector on the top of that lip.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this is something that, takes it all the way to the ceiling. This is what I was talking about. That's a 2.5-inch threshold. We put a corner seat in the back. If you look, we've got multiple grab bars within there for the
You
stability.
sure do. That's great.
Those grab bars are placed per individual. So we can go in and let's say you have a caregiver that helps you bathe. I can place those grab bars so they can secure themselves to help secure you in the tub.
If you've got to help somebody get up, I mean,
Yes.
you can get off balance pretty quickly.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Absolutely. you can.
Now, let's talk, this is something we think about, senior citizens staying in their home, et
Yeah.
cetera. But if you're planning on remodeling your own bathroom, one of these days you may need those grab bars. Are you encouraging people
Absolutely.
to just go ahead and put them in there?
Yes, we do. And I tell you what, I've had 2 knee surgeries myself, and I didn't have any grab bars. And, I don't really think it knows an age, as far as injury and just trying to stay safe. Because your bathroom, there's a lot of accidents in bathrooms, and it doesn't matter how old you are, your kids can fall.
Right,
if their
it's
feet
a
are
wet
wet.
surface, and that's, going to
I
happen.
took 3 trips last year, and 2 of them were in my bathroom.
Oh,
Believe
you
it or not.
did?
Yeah.
Did you
Stepping
have
over a
grab
tub.
bar?
No, I did not. And stepping over a tub it's dangerous. Yeah.
It really is, and we
Yeah.
don't think about that's something we do every
You
day.
don't.
And then when
Yeah.
somebody gets hurt, then you gotta give these people a call. You'll come and assess their property and see.
Absolutely. We'll come eat lunch with you. And no, we won't. We'll come and we'll look at your bathroom and we'll give you your options.
Just give them a call, Home Envy. The Farrells, they're always going to make you smile no matter what. Yeah, give them a call. Give them a call. We'll be back with more local lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.
This portion of Lifestyles has been sponsored by Home Envy.